Hey, Biker Trash here. Well, I've been requested to do a video explaining how to customize Gundams, painting-wise, and assemble them and all that. That aside, I'm just going to start off with how to select a Gundam first, because you got to buy one before you can put it together. You have, of course, different sizes. 1 to 144. You have the 1 to 100s, and you have the 1 to 60. Come on, Josh. I've never done a 160. A 1 to 60. I will eventually, maybe. I don't know. They're pretty big. They take up a lot of room. But for this right here, I don't believe there's too many beginners that's going to jump right to a 160. So these right here are cheap. These are the Gundam Seed No Grades. This is the Sword Strike Gundam. I would highly recommend that you do not get a no grade kit for your first kit. If you look on the back right here, you'll notice the legs are all just one piece. There is no posability with these things except for at the hips, the ankles, and the shoulders. That's it. So even if you put it together, it's not very rewarding. What I would actually recommend starting off with, these right here, this kit is from G Gundam. This is the Burning Gundam, and they are pretty well articulated. They got the shoulders, elbows, all that good stuff. Rotation in the arms, most of them, as far as I can tell. Knees, ankles. It's a good kit. And here's the thing I really like about them. Because they use less parts, they need to be painted to make look their best. So that gives you practice painting as well. Like in this one, the V-fin, the white would need to be painted. The shoulders, the white needs to be painted. The arm guards, the yellow would need paint. The front skirts right here, there's a sticker for the blue, but I'm sure it doesn't look all that great. The black in the ankles, possibly even the tops of the feet, I'm not sure. Yeah, looking at the back of this, the tops of the feet would have to be painted to be white. So this right here, these are great learning experiences. If you're not used to doing models, I can't recommend this enough, because like I said, they're inexpensive, they're an older line, so you can usually pick them up for a fairly good price. And they're still fairly articulate. Like the Rising Gundam I did a while back, that was from that line as well. Then you have the 1 to 144s from the newer lines, the high grades. This right here is the Gundam Throne Zwei. This is, well, spoiler alert, this is one of the evil Gundams from the first season. And it looks alright, unless you know what it's supposed to look like from the show. This right here, half of this is molded in the wrong color. It's supposed to be all white with a silver edge, so none of the colors on this is right. It's going to require full repaint on this sword. This right here is supposed to have a yellow half on this white eggshell shaped thing. This right here is all supposed to be gray. So, I mean, it's high grade, but except for a little bit of added posability, like the waist has rotation in it and whatnot, they really don't strike me as being all that better than like the old G Gundams, because you still have to spend a lot of time painting them. The only thing I will say is they do come with better accessories. I'm not going to get into the accessories because, like I said, this is just a, go ahead and kind of give suggestions on what to buy. These also are good learning experiences. That's what I was going to say. The joints, though, are nicer on these. The way they're designed, they hide better. Like, on these, pretty much the joints just look like big gray blocks. These, they look more integrated. That's nice about the new ones. Then after that you have the 1/100s. This right here is from Gundam 00. One of the side stories. This is the Avalanche XD. You gotta excuse me, I'm having some mental blocks here. Armed to the teeth, all swords, except for, you know, one little machine gun Uzi looking thing in the hilt of this. But not as much paint required on these. Like except for like right in here, that's a sticker. I'm probably gonna eventually paint that, and very little painting required to make look good because they have a higher parts count. I mean, if I remember right, this had about 14 trees in the package whenever you went to unpackage them. And then after you get to that, then you get to the real big stuff like this right here, the Faz. I have not even attempted to start on this. I was hopefully going to start this week, but I've been very busy trying to clean up my pigsty of a house. I mean, besides these I took out for the purpose of this video, my desk is clean. Wow. So anyway, that's pretty much a rundown on everything. Now, I'm not touching on perfect grades, because if you're a beginner and have never done this before and you start off on a perfect grade, you are one confident person, and you know, I've got nothing to say that can help you. The regular high grade 160, 1 to 60. God, I'm sorry, I have too many numbers in my head right now. Those, from what I understand, are about on the same level of complexity as these. So, you could probably do that, like what is it? Like the Strike Gundam with the Striker weapon system or whatever. It comes with all the different strike packs. That could probably be done by someone new to model kits if you just take your time and don't let yourself get overwhelmed. That's another thing I was going to say that I like about this is, with as few parts as there are, it comes together fast and it gives you a lot of sense of accomplishment quickly. Like something like the Tyrian space type, you'll spend a good little bit of time just building an arm or just building the torso. So it takes a little while. Like, it's fun after you get to doing it, but for a first, I don't know. So, y'all have a wonderful day. I hope this helped somebody. The next, and hopefully what will become a series of how-to videos, is going to be simple paint applications just to help detail it out and bring it to life. So, y'all have a good day. God bless.